Ritu's joining and she's addressing that big story that's flashing for you on the screen with regard to RBL Bank. Ritu, what are you picking up? And important, you're stating that the pricing could not be a significant premium that some media houses were reporting. So tell us, how do you see this panning out?
Hi, morning, Nigel. We're readying for Diwali, but an even bigger firecracker could be set off in the banking sector. After Yes Bank, SMBC, now we understand Dubai's Emirates NBD bank is finalizing a landmark deal to acquire majority control of RBL Bank, which will mark one of the largest foreign forays into India's private banking space. And the deal could be announced very soon, in fact, in the next few days itself. Remember, the bank is going to report its earnings this Saturday. So we could hear about this as early as that itself. Now, there has been this has been widely reported that the two have been in talks and that Emirates was eyeing a minority stake in RBL. But our sources indicate NBD, the second largest lender in the UAE, is going to announce a deal to acquire as much as 60% stake in RBL Bank, which will include the open offer component that, of course, gets triggered when the acquirer buys more than 25% stake in a company. Now, we further understand NBD plans to acquire this controlling stake through a fresh equity issuance by RBL Bank, which will be done through its wholly owned subsidiary. Now, this is important because the entire investment is going to be then directly infused into the bank, and also because RBL Bank's current foreign shareholding, if you look at it, it stands at more than 22%. So the fresh equity issuance to NBD is going to expand the overall capital base of RBL Bank to ensure that their stake remains within the regulatory FDI cap of 74%. Now, our sources also indicate the transaction is expected to be priced, like you were saying, in line with, of course, SEBI's prescribed formula without a major premium to RBL's current market price. Now, the transaction cannot, of course, happen without RBI's blessing, and we understand this change of control has received an informal nod from the regulator. Formal submissions, of course, will be made once the boards approve this deal. Now, while RBI is not going to relax that 26% voting rights cap, our sources do suggest the regulator will offer a glide path to Emirates NBD, allowing it to gradually bring down its shareholding in RBL Bank. Now, for Emirates, of course, which operates in India through its 3 branches, the acquisition will significantly deepen its footprint in, one of the top banking markets. And for RBL, of course, a globally recognized institution, massive capital infusion, and long-term ownership clarity.
All right, Ritu, thanks a lot for that. So we'll most definitely keep an eye out on this firecracker ahead of Diwali. Yesterday, we had a comment coming in from RBL Bank as well. They kept it fairly open, saying that they're constantly seeking various opportunities that enhance shareholder value, and this could perhaps be one of them. The stock continues to be in F&O ban for over the last, I think, 2.5 weeks or